We shall see here. Hopefully everything works, and let's give it a go. Oh, we got 2. Okay. Wow, 3. Wow, I got 3 in the first one. That's good. Now watch it be nothing else back here. That'll be nice if there's a few more items in the stairwell key. I'll take it. Yeah, that was a good start. I was thinking about skipping these rooms and go somewhere else. Oh man, I picked the wrong thing. Okay, got 4. I need 3 more items in the stairwell key for the first floor. Yeah, I like when I find at least 3 or 4 items back here before I go out. Dang, why couldn't I have been a stairwell? We have 4 though, which is good. We got 5. Oh, why couldn't I have been a stairwell? Hey, I'm going on the other side, man. I got a feeling the other items is on that side towards the other end. So we got 5 items, which is good. Let's find the other 2 in that stairwell. We'll be in business. Most of the time 121 is usually locked, but this one is open. Ah, man. Want 2 more items. We might need that. We find the sword. We'll see. Okay. Check 123 and 122 real quick. Sometimes that stairwell key we gotta be all the way back here. We need 2 more. 2 more items. That's not one of them. I don't need it either, but we got it, so be it. All right. Two more. Where you at? That's 1. I hope 119 has the other one in the key. Probably 106, man. I got a feeling. Let's try it out. I might be wrong, but I know 112 I just passed up, but let me check here. All I need is 1 more in the key. Since they got the small drawers in here, the key probably be in here. We'll see. Nope. All right, we got 7, but I need that key though. I gotta get that key. That's crazy. Like 6 items was real close, and the last one was way down there. But we found that stairwell key. We're in business. And it's on the other side. All right, let's get out of here, unlock it, go downstairs, talk to Amy. That's crazy. I had 5 items like when you first come in. That's crazy. It's like when I play it, they just do it on purpose to spread everything out, you know? That's all right. Once we get into the game, hopefully I can find the other items real quick. Save a little bit of time on the speed run.
Is anyone there?
Hello?
What's your name?
I'm Amy Bell. I'm 10.
I saw a girl in the basement crying. Who was she?
It was me. A boy called Jimmy locked me in the basement. Then he started stealing things from me.
Who did the child's purse belong to?
It was mine. It was for my birthday, but it was stolen.
I found a bottle of turpentine and a lighter. What were they for?
I didn't know what they were until Jimmy showed me.
When you said Jimmy stole things from you, is that connected with what you said about the purse?
Yes, he took it when I wasn't looking and stole my money. I told him off, but he wouldn't listen.
Jimmy, give it back! That's mine! Stop stealing my things!
Is it Amy?
Yes, I'm Amy.
I saw you shouting to Jimmy to give your toy back. Why did he take it?
Because he thought it was funny. He gave it back but then ruined it anyway.
What you said about Jimmy stealing your toy, does that have something to do with what you said about the turpentine and lighter?
He stole my toy with that stuff in the bottle. I hated him.
Darn it.
Is it Amy?
Yeah, I'm Amy.
I saw you holding a toy on fire. What happened?
My hand got burned. It was really hurting. I couldn't tell anyone.
Jimmy, I'm Dr. Bose. I'm just here to have a little chat, okay? Thank you, Jimmy. I won't be long.
I was hoping that heater was there.
Is someone there?
Hello?
What's your name?
Dr. Bose? I'm a clinical psychiatrist.
I saw a man knocking on a door, telling Jimmy he was there to help. Who was it?
It was me. I got a call from Rose, Jimmy's mother. She wanted me to talk to Jimmy, find out what was bothering him. But Harvey was worried about Jimmy's mind and the things he was imagining.
Who did the chef's hat belong to?
Jimmy found it and put it on.
Who drew those violent pictures?
Jimmy. He used to draw them.
When you said Harvey was worried about Jimmy's mind, does that have anything to do with what you said about those violent pictures?
Yes. They suggested a turbulent personality, but I wasn't particularly concerned until I started to realize how far his imagination went.
You have to go meet more of Tasha's girlfriends? Oh, man, I'm done with that. So, you guys check out any videos? I wish. So we start doing something that I want.
Is it Dr. Bose?
Yes, I'm Dr. Bose.
I saw you holding up a dead animal on a wire. What had happened?
Jimmy was killing things, small birds, animals. I realized he needed to work on his empathy skills. So I asked him to think of something nice he could do for me. I was surprised. He came up with an idea right away.
Why is there a blood-stained cloth in one of the drawers?
It was mine. I kept it in case I needed it as evidence.
When you said Jimmy came up with an idea to do something nice for you, is that connected to what you said about the chef's hat?
Yes, Jimmy said he'd make something for me, so I followed him to see what he was going to do.
This is a great idea, Jimmy. I reckon you'll make a great cook one day. Why don't you bring it up to me when you're done? I'll wait for you, okay?
Is it Dr. Bose?
I'm Dr. Bose.
I saw you outside the kitchen talking to Jimmy. What were you doing?
Jimmy was making me a sandwich. He brought it up to my room as I asked. I didn't suspect anything was wrong at first.
Where did the bottle of diazepam come from?
It can help treat impulsive behavior in some people.
When you said you didn't suspect anything was wrong, does that have something to do with the blood-stained cloth?
It was my first encounter with Jimmy's sense of humor.
Is it Dr. Bose?
Yes, I'm Dr. Bose.
I saw you spitting out blood. What happened?
Jimmy had put broken glass in my sandwich. I nearly choked on it. I kept the cloth and glass so I could go to the police, but I realized I'd underestimated Jimmy's illness. I simply had to step up his treatment, urgently.
Where did the wooden paddle come from?
I don't know, but Jimmy found it.
When you said you needed to step up Jimmy's treatment urgently, does that have something to do with what you said about the diazepam?
It wasn't the ideal medication, but it was all I had. Jimmy needed treating immediately. He was dangerous.
This won't hurt, Jimmy. All you have to do is to stand still and stop moving around.
Is it Dr. Bose?
Yes.
I saw you with the needle talking to Jimmy. What were you doing?
Jimmy refused to let me administer the drug. I had to chase him around the hotel. Then he told Rose I tried to force him to take it, that I'd used violence. It was ridiculous.
When you said Jimmy refused to let you administer his medicine, is that connected to what you said about the wooden paddle?
Jimmy said I used the paddle to beat him. I would never use violence against a patient. It was ridiculous. But Rose believed him.
All right, come on, Jim.
I'm here.
Right on time. Let's go. All right, Jim, you know I don't have the key for this room, so I gotta get going. So you better be in that bathroom, all right? That's all I ask. Just go in the bathroom. Stay there for about 10 seconds. Okay?
Use force like that on a patient, Mrs. Hall. It goes against everything I believe in. You have to understand he's making it all up.
Is it Dr. Bose?
Yes, it's me.
I saw a scrapbook with newspaper articles in it. Who made it? Why was there a washing line tied around a rolling pin?
I tied them together. It was an experiment.
I saw you trying to explain what happened with Jimmy. You seemed desperate.
I was worried Rose would believe Jimmy. It was a bare-faced lie. But I managed to convince Rose Jimmy was making it up.
He's been lying about everything, probably lying about the other stuff as well.
Don't be ridiculous. He wouldn't lie about something like that.
You sure about that? He lies about everything. Open your bloody eyes, Rose.
Ridiculous.
Oh, that's right. Walk off.
I'm not listening, Harley. You've just got it in for him.
It's the truth.
Is someone there?
Hello?
What's your name?
Harvey. I run the place.
Why is there an old heater marked dangerous?
It was giving electric shocks. I kept it so the police could check it.
I saw a scrapbook with newspaper articles in it. Who made it?
Jimmy. He used to keep cutouts of news stories about abusive teachers and doctors. He wasn't a normal boy.
I saw a man saying Jimmy had lied about the assault. Who was he?
It was me. Jimmy had made accusations about the doctor. Rose believed him, but I'd heard that story somewhere before.
When you said you'd heard the story somewhere before, does that have something to do with what you said about the scrapbook?
It came straight out of it. As soon as I found that scrapbook, I knew where Jimmy had got it from. It was the same, down to every detail.
Harvey!
Jimmy! I know you can hear me. I know you made it up, your little story about that psychiatrist. I know where you got it from. I knew I'd read it before. It's in your bloody scrapbook. Come out here! Jimmy!
Well, it's been a while since I had a deadlock key for the third floor. Just hurry up.
Is anyone there?
Let's go.
I can hear you.
Is it Harvey?
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw you shouting, telling Jimmy to admit he lied. Did he?
Of course he didn't. He just laughed. Then he started setting little traps for me. Some of them not so little.
When you said Jimmy started setting traps for you, does that have anything to do with what you said about the dangerous heater?
Jimmy was always playing with electricity. Funny how he was never the one who got shocked.
Is it Harvey?
Yeah, it's Harvey.
I saw you suffering an electric shock. What happened?
names. Almost killed me. He did it deliberately, but Rose wouldn't have it. I knew he needed to be taught a lesson. He damaged my property, so I decided to damage his.
What were all the cricket and baseball bats for?
I kept them, in case I needed them.
Where was the crossbow from?
It was from an armory display we used to have. Jimmy was fond of it.
Who does the gun belong to?
It was mine. It belonged to my father. I still had a few rounds with it.
Was there a fire at the hotel?
Yeah. They managed to contain it, but I lost a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
When you said you decided to damage his property, does that have something to do with what you said about the cricket and baseball bats?
I kept those bats for self-defense. But I was angry. I took one and went to Jimmy's room.
Is it Harvey?
Yeah, it's Harvey.
I saw you with a bat, coming out of a room. What had you done?
I smashed up his television and games consoles and stuff. I was angry. But it didn't work. It just made him worse. He soon retaliated.
When you said Jimmy soon retaliated, does that have anything to do with what you said about the crossbow?
Jimmy was fond of weapons like that. I hadn't seen him all night after I'd smashed his stuff. I should have guessed he'd been working on his next little trick.
You can't get away from me that easily, Jimmy. I think we should start again, don't you? Why don't you do what I asked you to do this time? That would be a good start, wouldn't it?
Is it Dr. Bose?
I'm Dr. Bose, yes.
I saw you sitting on a bed talking to Jimmy. What were you doing?
I thought when he realized he'd been caught lying, he'd start to engage with me and do what I asked. Instead, he just made up another lie. Only this one was much worse. The worst.
You said Jimmy made up another lie about you. A much worse lie. Does that have something to do with what you said about the scrapbook?
Jimmy accused me of the worst crime possible. He took it from a newspaper story he'd read. He was making it all up.
Is it Harvey?
Yeah, it's Harvey.
I saw you being shot in the leg with an arrow. What happened?
Jimmy had set it up to fire when I opened the door. I had to go into A&E, get stitches and tetanus shots. When I got back, I couldn't find him. Rose said he was hiding in the basement. That gave me an idea.
What are those rusty old keys for?
There was the old boiler room door.
When you said you thought Jimmy would like hiding in the basement, does that have something to do with those rusty keys?
Well, if Jimmy wanted to hide down there, I thought he must like it.
Down here! This way! Jimmy? Hey! I'm here! Down here! Is it Dr. Bose?
Yes, I'm Dr. Bose.
I saw you upset and heard the police banging on the door. What was going on?
Rose reported me. I knew they'd strike me off. I had no career, no future. I decided to take control once and for all.
When you said you decided to take control once and for all, does that have anything to do with what you said about the washing line and rolling pin?
I experimented with the washing line, but it was too thick. I found some rope instead. I still had my keys to the hotel, so I crept in one night while I was on bail.
You can stay there for the night, Jimmy. I've had enough.
Dr. Bose?
I'm Dr. Bose.
I saw you tying a rope around your neck. You killed yourself. Why?
I'd had enough. There was no going back. My life was over anyway.
Behold, I am the great Hugo. I stand alone above all others. I am the light which illuminates the darkness. I alone am master.
Hello?
Hello?
Is it Harvey?
Yeah, it's Harvey.
I saw you locking Jimmy in the basement. What happened?
I wanted to give Jimmy a dose of his own medicine. I thought he couldn't do any damage down there. I was wrong.
You said you were wrong to think Jimmy couldn't do any damage in the basement. Is that connected to what you said about the fire in the hotel?
Nobody realized how far Jimmy would go to get attention.
Is it Harvey?
Yes.
I saw a fire in the basement. What happened to the hotel?
We managed to contain it before it got out of hand. Oh, photos and letters and everything were down there. It all went up in flames. Jimmy was out of control. I'd had enough of him. I wanted him gone.
Who does the dagger belong to?
It's not a dagger. It's a letter opener. It's not supposed to be sharp.
When you said you wanted Jimmy gone, does that have something to do with what you said about the gun?
I'd lost it. I was seeing red. I hated him. I lost control.
All right, Amy, come on out.
I'm telling you, Jimmy, you can't do that. You're horrible.
Is it Amy?
Yes, it's me.
Who does the sword belong to?
Jimmy had it. I didn't like it.
I saw you outside a room. Something frightened you. What was it?
I was trying to find a doctor, but Jimmy threatened me and made me stay.
Why was there a collection of whiskey bottles in one of the rooms?
I don't know, but children shouldn't drink alcohol.
When you said you needed a doctor but Jimmy threatened you to stay, does that have anything to do with what you said about the sword?
Yes, he got it down from the wall. It looked really sharp. He made me promise not to tell anyone, and he said he could make my hands stop hurting.
Is it Amy?
Yes, I'm Amy.
I saw you drinking something. You didn't seem to like it. What was it?
The boy told me it was medicine. It tasted horrible.
When you said the medicine tasted horrible, does that have anything to do with what you said about the whiskey bottles?
Maybe. He told me to keep drinking it. It was horrible. But then I started to feel strange.
This way! Jimmy?
All right, Jimmy, let's go. Come on, Jim. What's wrong with you, Jimmy?
Hey!
Your turn. Get back here, Jimmy.
I'm here.
I ain't playing no game, Jim. All right, third one and left. Let's go. Better be in there. So do this cutscene and get in there real quick.
Get out of the hotel, Jimmy. Get out of my hotel. This is my hotel. Get out of my hotel, Jimmy.
Is it Harvey?
Yeah, it's Harvey.
I saw you with a gun, practicing with it. What were you going to do?
I don't know what I was going to do. Threaten him, get him out of the hotel. Problem was, I didn't realise he was going to be armed too.
When you said you didn't realise Jimmy would be armed too, does that have anything to do with what you said about the dagger?
It wasn't even a dagger. I never learned my lesson. Jimmy was always one step ahead of me.
Is it Harvey?
Yeah, it's Harvey.
I saw you being stabbed backstage. What happened?
Jimmy crept up behind me. I didn't see it. Jimmy always won in the end.
Harvey was going to shoot Jimmy. It was just a letter opener. It was self-defense. Look.
Is anyone there?
Hello?
What's your name?
Rose. Rose Hall. This is my hotel.
I saw a lady explaining that the dagger was a letter opener. Who was she?
It was me. I had to explain to the police that the dagger was just a letter opener and that Harvey had a loaded gun. Jimmy acted in self-defense. They understood.
Is it Amy?
Yes, I'm Amy.
I saw you at the top of the stairs, on the banister. What were you doing?
I felt really light. I really thought I could jump down to the bottom.
Down here!
Come on, Jimmy.
This way!
Hey, Jimmy, come on, man.
Jimmy?
Don't play no games, man. Come on.
Hey!
Come on, let's go.
I'm here! Down here! This way!
Wish I had a 301 key, but I don't. And you never will, because it's not made for this room. All right, let's go. Better be in the bathroom, Jimmy. All right. That's good to know.
Is it Amy?
Yes, it's Amy.
I saw you lying at the bottom of the stairs. What happened to you?
I jumped, but then it all went dark and I couldn't wake up. I can't wake up anymore. I don't know where I am.
Jimmy.
Is it Rose?
Yes.
Who are you greeting at the entrance and reception?
Jimmy. He was coming home. The police understood. They believed him. But it changed him. He started helping me. Helping run the hotel. And he found a way of bringing in more guests.
I found a bottle of turpentine and a lighter. What were they for?
I don't know. They belonged to Harvey.
Who is Hugo Punch?
It was Jimmy's comedy act.
How did those mirrors get broken?
Jimmy broke them.
Who wrote the note that says goodbye?
Jimmy wrote it.
Who did the wedding ring belong to?
It was mine. Someone made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
What was the coil of wire used for?
Jimmy used to carry wire around with him. He liked playing around with electronics.
I saw someone on stage, a performer, announcing himself as the great Hugo.
He was a magician and an entertainer. He bought the hotel to promote his stage show. He became famous. He was on television. I worked as his assistant. Then things developed.
I heard a man shouting at someone, telling them to do as he says. Who was he?
I never knew what he wanted. There was only one thing I could give him.
When you said Jimmy found a way of bringing in more guests, is that connected to what you said about the Hugo Punch poster?
Yes, that was Jimmy's stage act. He was a comedian. He was good, really good. People started to come just to watch him.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your entertainment for this evening, Mr. Hugo Punch.
Is it Rose?
Yes, I'm Rose.
I saw you announcing Hugo Punch onto the stage.
I was enjoying it. We were making money again. Everything seemed to be getting better until Jimmy started behaving oddly. I heard him shouting, staring at himself. He seemed angry.
What you said about Jimmy staring at himself and becoming angry, is that connected to what you said about the broken mirrors?
Breaking the mirrors was just the start. I asked him about it, but he didn't remember doing any of it. Then other strange things started happening.
Jimmy? Hey? I'm here. Down here. This way. Jimmy? Hey!
Come on, buddy. Your turn. Any second now.
Is it Rose?
Yes.
I saw you standing in a corridor full of mannequins. Who put them there?
Jimmy. I didn't understand at first. I was confused. But then I realized Jimmy wasn't the one doing these things. Like the mirrors, he was starting to fracture. Jimmy wasn't in control anymore.
It's just his comedy routine. It's his sense of humour. Oh, I'm sorry if you've been offended. Excuse me.
Is it Rose?
Yes, I'm Rose.
I saw you in the ballroom. The audience was booing and you were apologising. What was happening?
It wasn't Jimmy on stage anymore. It was Hugo Punch, his comedy character. Hugo started insulting his audience every night. He seemed to be enjoying it. And one night after the show, a guest told Jimmy what she thought of him. Jimmy lost his temper. He did something stupid.
When you said Jimmy lost his temper and did something stupid, is that connected to what you said about the coil of wire?
Jimmy locked her in a room and tied her up. I didn't know what he was going to do. I found her and let her go. Jimmy said it was a joke. She didn't press charges, but she told the newspapers.
Is it Rose?
Yes.
I saw you upset. People were knocking on the door asking questions. Who were they?
Journalists. They wanted Jimmy. But Jimmy wasn't in control.
you said Jimmy wanted to leave everything behind and go, is that connected to the goodbye note?
Jimmy hated what he'd done. He'd been fighting Hugo Punch all his life. It was inside him, making him do all those bad things. Jimmy didn't want to live anymore.
I saw you in a room upstairs. It looked like you found someone in the bathroom. What happened?
It was Jimmy. He tried to kill himself. That's why I had to tell him the truth.
When you said things developed with Hugo, is that connected to the wedding ring?
Yes. We were married. We were happy at first, before things started to change.
All right, Jimmy, let's go. I don't have the key, so he must be in the bathroom. Gotta take that chance.
Is anyone there?
I can hear you.
Is it Rose?
Yes.
Who did the baby's rattle belong to?
It was for the baby. I kept it in my bedside drawer.
You said there was only one thing you could give Hugo. Does that have something to do with the baby's rattle?
I thought having a child would solve everything. I was wrong.
I'm here! Down here! This way!
Well, come on, Jimmy.
Is anyone there?
I can hear ya.
I can hear you.
Is it Rose?
Is it?
Yes. I'm Rose.
I found Jimmy's birth certificate. It says Hugo Hall is Jimmy's real father.
Yep.
Jimmy is Hugo's son in every way.
When you said you had to tell Jimmy the truth, does that have something to do with what you said about Jimmy's birth certificate?
I admitted it all to Jimmy. Jimmy didn't remember Hugo. He'd blocked out the memory. Hugo beat Jimmy from when he was born. For 2 years. I should have stopped it earlier.
Someone. Who was it?
Hugo. I buried him down there in concrete, in a secret room. I should have done it sooner. I let him abuse Jimmy for too long. It was my fault Jimmy turned out the way he did. I thought the guilt would go away if I told Jimmy. I was wrong. It made it worse. I couldn't accept what I'd done. I couldn't live with myself.
When you said you couldn't live with yourself, does that have something to do with what you said about the turpentine and lighter?
I had no choice. Jimmy had gone to find Hugo's grave. I was alone. I knew what I should do.
Jimmy?
Come on, Jim. Any second now. Bye-bye, Jimmy.
on fire. What happened?
If I hadn't done it myself, Jimmy would have. Or rather, Hugo would have. Hugo's still in charge. Even now, he's controlling Jimmy. Ask Jimmy to show you where Hugo lives.
I know Hugo's your father, Jimmy. I found your birth certificate, and I know Rose tried to kill him.
But she failed, didn't she?
Then where is he now?
Well, why don't you come and meet him? It's time I introduce you to the family, Maya. To Hugo's grave. Mother's little secrets. She mixed the concrete herself, you know, then poured it over his lifeless body and watched it set. She thought she got rid of him. But she didn't get it, Maya. You see, Hugo was just one of us. Just another log on the fire. He burned out. But the fire's been burning down the halls for centuries, clearing the way, lighting the darkness, laying waste to the old and the poor and the weak. And it's burning in you too, Maya. I can tell. We are destined to be together, you and I. You're the one I've been waiting for. Which is why I can't let you leave. You're staying here with me, Maya. Forever. Hello, Maya.
Get to the elevator as quickly as you can.
Now let's go. Come on, Jimmy.
I'm here.
I gotta go, bro. Jimmy, get back here. This way.
Down here.
Down here. Jimmy.
This way.
Let's try it again. Let's go. You want to start acting up, Jimmy, huh? Okay.
Jimmy?
You a little mad, Jimmy? Are you mad, Jimmy?
Hey!
Do you need a hug? I guess you do.
I'm here.
All right, let's go. Jimmy got jokes.
Down here.
Down here. Wow.
This way.
This way. Come on, Jim. I think the game's starting to act up if Jimmy keep going outside, you know? Oh, where's that key on the right? Yeah, it's on the right. All right, here we go.
Let's go. Get to the stairs as quickly as you can.
There we go.
Jimmy?
All right, let's go. All right, Jim. Only got a few more to go, buddy. So, all right, keys almost to the right. I need the compass. All right, there we go.
You okay? Let's get you out of here. Do you think you can get up?
Come on, Maya, let's go.
Let's go.
Text her later.
Get to the elevator as quickly as you can.
Whatever you say, Jimmy.
You okay? It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get you out of here. Let me take this off. Let's go. Get to the stairs as quickly as you can. Hey!
All right, let's go, Jim. Get back here, Jim. Get back here.
I'm here. Down here.
All right, try it again. Let's go, Jim. All right, Jimmy. There's 2 more times, buddy, okay? 2 more, then you can do whatever you want. All right, the key's on the left, which is good. All right, here we go.
Come on, we have to go. Are you alright? Can you walk? Let's go.
Come on, get it up. Get it up, and we gotta get out of here.
Get to the elevator as quickly as you can.
They should have both y'all. Maya should have ran out too. Yeah, both of them would have run out, then they both would have been safe. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense, right? Come on, elevator, come on. Every time. Wait till the last moment. Bye-bye, Jimmy! Out of here.
Stop it. Why do you keep making me do these things? Please just stop. Please just stop it. Stop it.
You're always going to do it, Jimmy. I'm in charge. Not you. I'm in charge.
Oh man, another successful speed run by your boy Big Mike 360 Amusements. Once again, I shattered my own record by like almost 4 minutes. I think I did it. It was 1:37:27 or something like that. When I post this on not only my YouTube channel, but when I post it on the Speedrun website, probably take about 2 months. So probably around like the middle of May, it'll probably come up on there or something like that. Once I do, I'll put the links up. But I'm gonna put this on my YouTube channel when I'm done with